Take one. No. This is a quick video. I just wanted to. I had mentioned in the video I'd done on a semi-automatic shotgun, what I had used to finish it. I don't know if a lot of people are familiar, but if you go in the hardware store, you'll find this stuff. Naval Jelly. The reason this stuff is so good is I don't know if anybody's ever tried to like blue a gun with cold bluing, for example. It really doesn't work that well. I mean, it's good for touching up, but it won't really blue a whole barrel very well. Well, this stuff here, you can refinish anything metal. It'll give you a gray-like appearance. And so, like, maybe it's not like a top-notch finish, but it's pretty good stuff for old rusty metal. Now this here, I don't want to scare anybody, but this cleaver right here, which I just happen to use like as a hatchet, is, you see this finish here? That's gray. Well, when I found this, you could see some of the pock marks on it. This was laying in the ground. This is one of the tools that I dug out of my yard. Somebody had buried this in the ground a long time ago. It's an old meat cleaver, like a butcher would have. And even after I sanded it down, it still had some of those marks. So I used the Naval Jelly on it, and you can see it looks pretty good. I mean, it won't rust. That's why they call it Naval Jelly, because the U.S. Navy has used it for years, because it prevents oxidation, on the surface. Because what it does is it creates an oxidized surface. That's how bluing works. It just basically, adds a layer of oxidation so that it won't oxidize anymore. And the Naval Jelly works really well at doing that. It creates a gray finish. It oxidizes the metal, and the metal won't rust for a really long time. This stuff lasts a couple of years, even in a fairly high moisture environment. That's why the Navy uses it. But you can use it for almost anything. If you got old tools or anything like that, or something like a blade that's rusty, sometimes it's hard to get rid of rust, and rather than throw something away or whatever, you could just clean up the rust and use the Naval Jelly. This stuff here, it's under $10 for a bottle of it. I think it's about, even in a hardware store, it's only like $6 or $7. So it's good stuff. I thought I'd just mention it. I've used it for years and years, and if you don't have one, you like me, have a lot of tools, a lot of things of metal, and some of them get rusty. You should have some of this stuff. That's it. Thanks.